Hey everyone.
Hi everyone.
So a quick update on our trip. So yesterday morning, I know I was a little bit tired after our long day with the flat tire in the
I
middle of the
think
forest.
I think we got really tired and you have to change our plans. You didn't expect to, so
We were up until like 1 in the morning, basically dealing with like finding. I think the first video that we put on Instagram, where we were like, "This isn't so bad. We're in the forest. It's nice. It's we're safe." But that was
and
before we had to like wait 4 hours for the tow, and yeah, it was a little bit tricky. But
yeah, you guys could see our video from yesterday morning. We were super tired. We were super like, oh my god, stressed. And I know you try to be positive, but sometimes it's hard.
yeah,
Today you guys can see me much better.
yeah,
So what happened? Ian rode to another city to grab the tire for my bike because the shop that they told left my bike. They didn't have the tire for my bike, so he rode to another city. Like how many
it was
miles?
like a half-hour drive to another city. I grabbed a tire there. It was actually good because the tire that I want to get like a Metzler tire. I guess the Torrance tire is supposed to be really, really good for what we're doing. And so I actually just happened to have one of those in stock for the V-Strom. So I grabbed that and I like strapped it to the back of my motorcycle and rode a half hour on like a highway back to Delta,
Delta.
and I gave that a tire to the shop. They also had an air filter, which you need to replace your air filter also. So pick up the air filter also. So they did the air filter. They replaced the tire.
This whole process was around like 2 hours, like going
For the actual maintenance, yeah,
yeah.
they built 2 hours for the
No,
job.
even for you go to the shop, grab the thing,
Oh, yeah.
coming back. So and I was in a hotel waiting for him because it was super hot, and I just left there because our luggage was there. The days in Delta, they were super sweet. They let us stay there, let all your luggage there while you like solving all this.
Yeah, they had like a
things.
restaurant there that they weren't using. Like, I guess, I don't know why not, but they had a
Yes.
restaurant, so you were just sort of hanging out in the
In the restaurant.
closed restaurant
Yeah.
for the afternoon while the luggage was up front behind the front desk. So thank you to Days Inn.
Yeah, and they start doing the maintain, like change the brake, not the brake, the tire. Sorry, they change the tire, and you just like walk in the city. You went to the post office to do some things, and they finish the work around four,
Yeah,
almost
we
four,
got a call around, yeah, like 4ish.
four, and you got the bike, and got Ian's bike. You rode there, got be strong was like perfect. Ian bought new gloves. Yay!
Oh yeah, I'll upload a picture of the old gloves versus the new gloves.
Yeah.
So the new gloves are a lot nicer.
Yeah, he got a Klein one that was more for summertime,
Yeah,
but he really needed.
yeah. Now the gloves are looking pretty rough.
And then you rode back to the Days Inn. You got all the luggage and everything. This was like 5ish, five something.
Yep. And then we hit the road.
You hit the road to Moab, and you're supposed to just come to Moab, stay last night, and leave today. That
Right.
was the scheduling.
Yeah.
And while you're riding here, you got the sunset,
Yeah, it
and
was
it
really
was
nice.
so amazing. Just like open, just the mountains, the canyons, and the sky was like orange, pink, blue. Was like beautiful. And while you're like arriving in Moab, you rode like on the side of the Arch National Park,
Yeah.
and they have the full moon. And you can tell, babe, it was
Yeah,
like
so you could see like you could see the faces of the cliffs a little bit, and so
was
it was
amazing.
funny. Like we're riding along, and we just like keep on like kind of looking over. It's like, oh no, I can't like look at the cliffs while I'm driving because it's dark and it's nighttime. Who knows what's gonna pop out? But it's just super tempting to like look around and see the cliffs, even though it's nighttime. They're pretty well lit up from the full moon. And you were behind me, and we noticed that. Well, what did you notice?
Ian's bike in the back had no lights, just in a brake and that's it. And
Well, the turn signal also.
and the turn signal, but they didn't have like the night light.
Yeah, so there's like a tail light that's supposed to be on at all times, and a license plate light, and that wasn't on.
It wasn't work. I was like,
And
yeah, I think your bike is dark.
yeah, so it was good that you were behind me. It was good that we were riding in the dark, so we got to see that
Yeah.
while we were, still in a place where it's easy to get stuff.
In the beginning of your trip, you used to ride a lot at night. Now you're kind of not riding that much at night. And even when you ride at night, it's usually like one bike, I'm like a passenger, and you're going somewhere and come back to the camp or wherever you are. So it's hard to see. So we are glad that I noticed and you could like.
Yeah, so immediately though, I was just like thinking like, oh my gosh, what is this now? Like, what is wrong with my bike now? And so I went online and I was looking at forums, and there's all these suggestions, and I went on to the I have like a service manual, so I was looking at that, and I found out that the two light bulbs are actually on the same circuit, so they share a common positive, and that comes from the ignition to turn on it's like a red and white wire that goes to both of those light bulbs. And so based on I was having some other electrical issues related to the neutral switch, I was thinking, oh, maybe something got kind of messed up there. Maybe when we were getting our bikes towed a couple nights ago, maybe like a wire got pulled or something. And I was just thinking like, oh, cool. So my day this morning, before, like, as we're trying to pack up and get everything out the door by 11 a.m. for checkout, I get to go run outside and do electrical diagnosis on my motorcycle. And yeah, I was really not looking forward to it, but I was like, okay, well, why don't I just like start with the first stupidest thing, like maybe the light bulbs are just burnt out. And so I took the tail light cover off, and I looked at the bulb, and you could just see that it was burnt out. I was like, oh, okay, that's a good thing. So it could just be that. And then I was like, okay, well, while I'm at it, let's I had to kind of like monkey around and reach underneath the back of the luggage rack, which was kind of blocking stuff. But I got the tail light, the license plate light off, and I looked at that one, and that one was also burnt out. So big
Thank
relief
God.
that I didn't have to go do a bunch of diagnosis. I was able to just go drive over to the like O'Reilly Auto Parts, and the good thing about the KLR is that the light bulbs on it, like most everything on the bike, is pretty stupid. So I literally just like looked at the light bulb and just like tried to find something that looked kind of like it in the light bulb section, and got the wattages the same for the bulbs, and brought it back and plugged them in, and it turned on. So
Yeah.
that was good.
It's like change the light of your kitchen or whatever when like got not good, you know?
Yeah,
It's just like not, it's simple.
I was overthinking it.
Yeah.
It
Thank
was-
God it
yeah.
wasn't something that bad.
Yeah.
So while you're here and like making breakfast, because in a hostel today, and like decide should it go, should it stay? So we decide to stay and enjoy art. So you're gonna jump in our schedule for the next, not the next stop, but the next stop.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a big day tomorrow of ride, more than 300 miles. However, I think it'd be worth it. You need like we really want to enjoy Arch National Park,
Yeah.
and we really want to enjoy Moab. That look like a big city. Really, it's a lot of structure. You got impressed yesterday. We were arriving around 9, and the streets are like busy. Restaurants busy.
Yeah, they have like restaurants. They
yeah.
have like gas stations, motels,
I don't
hotels, restaurants,
It's
shops,
not-
roads, stoplights. Like it was like what?
Not
what?
too small city, so you
Yeah.
you kind of wanna enjoy it, so you decide to stay. So you make this video now, and after this video you're going to Arts National Park, try to enjoy like our day there, and go to the river. They have a river there, try to swim and stop in a brewery. After, you're gonna try to just enjoy today, and tomorrow will be a next day, and you're gonna get the road again.
Yeah. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates. But that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, so thank you guys for following us. Keep looking for us, and bye.
See ya.